From time to time, every photographer, it doesn't matter if you're a full-time photographer or a passionate or a hobbyist photographer, you will eventually hit a creative block. If this happened to you in the past, or maybe you are in this current state right now, you may want to watch this very short video. I think it might help. I'm a full-time landscape photographer, and I'm doing this as a job from 2009. And even though I travel because of my workshops and photo tours all over Romania, in Tuscany, in the Dolomites, in the Lofoten Islands, even if I went to all these places and photographed them in different conditions year after year, I still get moments when I hit a wall. I remember that the first time it happened to me, it was kind of awkward. I wasn't used to this type of feeling. I didn't feel the need to pick up the camera and photograph. But after the first time, of course, came the second time, the third time. At a certain point, I decided that I need to do something about it. I started reading different books, asked my wife, which is a psychotherapist, and arrived with the conclusion that I need to do something. And this is the thing that I want to talk to you in this video. It's a very simple technique, which it's called the art of noticing, which is a fancy name, I admit, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't even involve your camera. If you don't want to use your camera, you can only use your phone, a small camera, whatever camera you want. But it involves a camera to take you out of that feeling when you don't want to use a camera. It sounds counterintuitive, but hear me out. So you decide whatever camera you want to use, and then you decide on a theme. And in the beginning, it has to be simple themes, like pick a color or colors in general, light, shadows, geometry, texture, strange shapes. I don't know. You just pick a theme. It doesn't matter what theme it is, but you need to have something like this, and you need to you need to focus on it. And you can also mix photo with video in the final product. It's going to be a display of your creation. Now, what you do with that theme, you set your mind on that theme. You decide a place. It can be around your house. It can be 50 kilometers from your house. It can be inside the town. It can be in a forest, in the mountains. It doesn't really matter. The only purpose of this exercise is to get your creativity back in business again. So you simply go out and you photograph only, you take photos that are only related to that specific theme. And then you go back home and you open everything that you create on the computer. You look at it on Lightroom, you can look at it in your preferred image and video browser if you also did video. You don't even have to edit those images. It's not about that, because these images and these videos are not going to be seen by anybody else but you. So you don't have to be afraid that you will be judged because of what you did. Now you look at this, and while you are looking, you can either let your mind run freely, and whatever words, images, feelings, emotions come to mind, you pick a simple notebook and you write them down. And you explore even the reasons for which you took some photos, how it made you feel. It doesn't matter if you go too philosophical, if you're too flamboyant, if you're too extravagant. These words are not going to be seen by nobody. It's your safe place. You simply take from inside of you, and you put it on paper, or you put it in a photo or a video. And this simple exercise, you'll notice two major improvements. It will make your creativity go to a different degree. And it's a proven fact that when a person is experiencing extreme boredom, depression, anxiety, all those negative feelings, if you give them something to do that involves art and creativity, these feelings go away. And the second thing that's going to happen, because you're going to write down all those emotions and words, and you can even write poetry if you want. You can do whatever you want. You can do a bad drawing. It doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is to be true to yourself. So the second part will help you get in touch with the feelings that you're having at that moment and the emotions that you're having. And remember that photography was a passion. And remember that photography can take you out of different bad moods that you experience at certain time. For me, this was a really helpful exercise that now I'm doing it constantly. Now, if this video helped, consider subscribing to this channel and sharing this video with others. And also keep on photographing, because there's no other way that you can get better. Bye-bye.